In today's video, we delve into a compelling incident that highlights the lengths some law enforcement officers will go to obtain your identification. Imagine a situation where a simple act, like smoking a cigarette, escalates into a confrontation over something as minor as an ash falling to the ground. This isn't just about enforcing the law, it's a demonstration of strategic maneuvering to secure your ID. Watch closely as the officers approach, initially appearing friendly and conversational, but their true intent is to find a reason to request your identification. The individual involved remains calm and composed throughout the interaction, showcasing remarkable self-control and awareness of his rights. This encounter serves as a crucial reminder: always stay vigilant and aware of your rights during such interactions. The upcoming content will reveal unexpected twists that you won't want to miss. Make sure to subscribe to COPS, ID Refusal, and turn on notifications so you stay informed on every update.
Open your mind?
It's a lounge where you can go smoke weed.
Oh yeah?
They provide munchies and shit.
Really? Cannabis lounge. Wow. That's interesting. I've never seen one of these before.
They think they said it was the first one. In Michigan. Like,
Kalkushka. That's great. I like it. That's pretty cool.
need a tour.
Yeah, right? I don't see anybody in there right at the moment. That's pretty cool, though.
There's someone sitting in that car.
Oh, yep, sure is. You know, it was funny. We were just walking by, and she said, "You can't record me." And we didn't think much of it. We went in here, and they gave us a tour of this facility right here, because it's the first one of its kind.
Is it pretty nice? I haven't been in there yet.
It's actually beautiful in there.
Is it?
Pretty cool.
A little smelly, but...
That's not surprising.
You're right. But then we come out, and we were walking back this way, and she said, "Aren't you going to wait for the cops?" We're like, "Oh, yeah, sure."
Okay.
We don't want them thinking we're running from them, you know. I tried to explain to her, you know, there's no expectation of privacy in public. And we weren't purposely trying to record her until she said something, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Let him take her.
Could I get your name and badge number?
Officer Clark, 3907.
Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
We gave him my card.
Yep.
Gotcha. I got a card.
Oh, no, we don't need it.
Alright.
No, we're good. So what was the state police SWAT rolling through town for?
No clue.
They don't tell us.
They don't tell us it's state police.
Oh, you guys don't get to hear it on the radio or nothing?
No, and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they come through with lights and siren.
I was wondering what that siren was.
Yeah, we heard it earlier too, but you know.
Yeah, we're still holding light posts, so yeah. So they could be going to anything, honestly. Who knows?
But yeah, this is what we do. We educate people. You know, usually we get to talk to them and educate them that way, but sometimes it ends up this way.
Gotcha.
You guys do it independently? Or
Yeah.
You guys got YouTube? Or
Yep,
Facebook?
YouTube and Facebook.
You guys have cards that says
I do.
I'm not that professional.
You're not yet?
I'm just curious.
Do you have separate YouTubes or are they the same?
Separate.
Can I get your YouTube? So I
Yeah,
can check
sure.
it out.
It's a de facto media group.
De facto?
Yep.
DE?
Yep, FACTO.
There you go.
Thank you.
And then media group. And you'll be able to identify me through that, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You got a card? I got that. I can check it out.
That's quite the tough rig.
Just because you dropped your ash on the ground, that's actually a violation of Michigan law.
The ash?
Yes, sir. It's actually a fire hazard and litter.
I'll pick it up then.
Can I get your ID, please?
It's ash.
Yes, sir.
I picked it up.
DNR law says it's
So I picked it up and put it away.
Nope. Can I get your ID real quick?
Really?
Yes, sir. Please. It's a violation of law. Just like if you're speeding, just because you slow down, doesn't mean you
So
didn't
you're
violate
saying
the
the
law.
ashes off a cigarette
100%
are a
against
violation?
Yes, it's a fire hazard in the state of Michigan. It's also considered littering.
A fire hazard on concrete.
Yes, sir. State of Michigan is considered a fire hazard.
Really?
Yes, sir.
You really want to go down this route?
I'm just telling you it is. That's all. I'm recording as well. That's.
As you can see in this video, I did not leave the so-called litter on the ground. Therefore, I did not violate the law.
That's cool. Can I get your ID?
Can I see the law?
If you'd like to look it up, you're more than welcome to. But
All right, I'm going to look it up real quick.
Snag your ID from you real quick, and then you'll be all set.
Let me look it up real quick.
Okay.
So what law would that be called?
It's a Michigan fire hazard and Michigan littering.
I'd like to look at the law first, please.
Okay. Yep. Like I said, it is a violation of Michigan law, and I am requesting your identification for citation potential purposes.
And I will be more than happy to once I know what the law is so I can read it.
Okay. Well, while I look up you on your ID and write you down on my paperwork, you can look up the law.
I want to see the law first
Okay.
to see whether or
Keep
not
looking
I
it
am
up.
required to identify.
You are required under a Michigan,
If I broke the law.
which you did,
What law is it?
by placing an ash on the ground as a littering violation in the state of Michigan.
So basically you're telling me everybody that smokes in public is littering.
Yes, sir.
So that's unenforceable then.
No, sir.
Well, yeah, because
Everybody drives down the
you're
road
just
that
picking
speeds.
and choosing who you're gonna.
Everybody drives down the road and speeds, but doesn't
Yeah.
mean that we get everybody.
Litter. It's ashes. He's trying to say I broke the law, which I didn't. If that were the case, then everybody that walks down a public street with a cigarette is breaking the law, and nobody's getting a ticket for it.
What it comes down to is you want his ID. You want to be in control. What threat to safety has been?
I'm just saying it's a littering violation.
You're power hungry, and you're a threat to this community is what it is. This is the kind of things we're out looking for. Is guys like you that need to be off the force.
And I even scooped up the ashes to try to appease him and put them in that receptacle right there.
I can't believe it. You guys swore an oath to the Constitution. You're wearing that, right? I mean, LT, come on. This is ridiculous, honestly. We're out here exercising our First Amendment right, and he's smoking a cigarette as he has the right to do, and because there's ash, your young cop over here is power hungry and wants to get his ID. What's the point of that, other than power and control?
I mean, not to mention it's biodegradable. It's not like
It's
I'm
even
dumping
an
trash.
element. It's ash. It's burnt up. It's an element that was burned. There's nothing left. It's not a physical element.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Good luck in court. That's a
Is that
lawsuit.
the same as if you have like a pile of trash and you burned it? Then all the
If you're
debris
burning
Well, that's an
trash,
EPA violation.
That's huge.
I'm just asking.
Right.
I mean, you're stating that you have something that is man-made,
right.
that you smoke.
The tobacco
It
itself
has-
isn't man-made.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying it's man. I'm just asking this question.
I get
don't
what
know.
you're
Right,
coming from, but those fumes and that all that burning trash. Of course, it's the same in cigarettes, but obviously there's no regulation.
Okay, so we're just belittling the issue, which is this is a cigarette opposed to a bag of trash. I'm just asking a question.
No, he's.
Well, I didn't
there's-
drop the cigarette butt. It was
No,
just
I understand.
ash.
We're talking about ash. So I'm saying if you burn a bag of trash, say it's all paper and tobacco products, and you burn that, and it releases EPA environmental issues.
Right.
Because it's a bag of trash, that's an issue. That's a ticket. But because you're saying it's a cigarette and you drop an ash off the cigarette, that's totally different.
Right.
Exactly.
How is
Smoking a cigarette? Are you serious?
No, I'm
right
just
now?
saying. I'm asking a question. I'm like saying we're taking what something.
But that's a law. I'm sure there's laws that restrict burning trash for, obvious reasons with the atmosphere.
No, I'm just saying is if you had a whole bag of cigarettes and it was burnt and it was on the side of the road and it was a big pile of ash, is it different because it's just one or a whole?
I think it's a bad comparison because it's
Why
not
is it?
really paying for this. It's pretty ridiculous.
I'm asking questions.
I mean, we
man.
have 3
Right,
cops for
right.
someone flicking an ash, but you guys were here beforehand and you already wanted our IDs. You got our cards. You can easily go
We just
identify.
came to talk to her. That's
Okay,
not
I
what
just
she
got
was
your
pointing at you
information.
guys.
Just
I was
so
like,
can
you're the
look
one that
Right.
tried to pull a bogus charge.
It is a violation of Michigan littering law.
But you don't know
Okay,
it.
I do not know
But
the
then
law.
how-
I do not know
but
the
then
law.
how-
I do not know
but
the
then
law.
how can you- how
do you
can
know
you
the
try-
laws off the top of your head, sir?
Oh, not all of them, but a
Okay,
good
neither
amount
do
of
I.
them.
So,
Well, then how are you gonna
but
how are you gonna
that
ask for an
has
ID
been a
when you don't know?
violation of law for the past 7 years that I've been doing this. I have stopped multiple vehicles for that reason.
An ash out the window or a
Yes, sir.
cigarette butt?
An ash, cigarette ash out a window
You think
on
the
a public
taxpayers
way.
want to pay for that?
Just letting you know, sir, it is a violation of law. Okay? So, please do not ash on the ground while you're here in Kalkaska.
Okay.
This is your verbal warning for that.
Okay.
But only if I leave or cause it to be left,
Okay.
which I did not.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
Any other questions for me today?
There is no ID law
You guys take care.
in the state of Michigan unless it's for a traffic offense.
Well, you should watch them.
Take care,
You
guys.
should learn
All right.
from them too. Unreal.
I don't know if you have your service or not, but thanks for your service.
We're helping you train your officers.
And believe it or not,
You know, I mean-
it might not seem it. He is a very good officer. He's a field training officer. And the training might be a little bit hard to. They split a lot of hairs, but they get a lot of drugs to it,
Right.
like drug intervention. Interdiction. So it might seem real light, but it kind of can lead to other bigger things. So, it's maybe a right place, right time. You
Right.
guys don't look like you're packing any major amounts of contraband. So,
Nope.
all right, man, we'll leave you alone.
All right. You guys have a good day.
All right.
Until next time.
All right. Well, I don't know. There might be another one, but probably
I
not.
long used your cameras last night. I love it.
I got
Use that one right there.
I got an external battery. I got 30 hours I can record.
Awesome.
This is
Yeah.
a
What's the
GoPro.
one you have right here?
This one's 9 hours.
Who makes that?
Cam Pro. You can buy them on Amazon.
These things are interesting.
Are they?
Yeah, this is for the whole PD.
It's an Axon, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Yeah, they're way expensive. These are only 150 a piece.
Wow,
And they're just as good a camera quality as those.
good stuff. All
Yeah.
right, man. You weren't like the lady. I'm not defending her, but her dad's dying, so she had some emotional things.
Right, right.
If you see somebody like her overreacting, if you do us a favor, just kind of ignore them, please, would you?
Well, she told us to wait for the cops, so we did.
Well, you did, so I appreciate it.
You know, we would have just carried on, but after we come out of there, she's like, aren't you going to wait for the cops? It's like, well, okay. You know, we were just going to leave her alone.
Explain to her that you're not doing anything. You're doing a service. Some people might not like it, but it's kind of like pumping septic tanks.
Right.
I don't like it, but when it has to be done.
Well, he's got my card, so you should look up the Utica PD video on my channel.
And I asked, and you guys got a YouTube channel and stuff, so
Yep.
I'm going to be checking it out.
Here, I'll give you my card. You were busy when I passed out the other card.
Absolutely.
Here you go. We had a detective sergeant in Utica PD.
That's going in my pile.
He
No,
come up,
it's a good thing. I'm serious. Dude,
Right.
You know?
he come up to us. I was in the trunk of my car with the
Yep.
trunk up. He come up trying to say he pulled us over. And then trying to
like-
demand ID, and it
You
just
guys
went
are-
downhill from there. It was
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's not hilarious. It's really sad when you look at it.
Yeah, it was sad that he didn't know what the hell he was doing, and he's a detective sergeant.
Yeah.
But his reaction to everything we did was sickening and funny at the same time.
You guys really, I think you're versed enough. You almost should maybe do a little training.
Oh, I would love to go and do training.
Like, that might not be a bad idea.
I don't think it would be.
No.
I would love to help cops understand citizens' constitutional rights better, so they're not violating them.
I'm going to give you a quote from the famous prosecutor in Antrim County, Charlie Coop. Law enforcement, police officers are the defenders of the Constitution.
They're supposed to be.
They're supposed to.
Sadly, not very many of them are. They violate it often. I'm not saying you know.
I try my
Yeah.
darndest.
There's even sheriffs, and they're supposed to be the constitutional law enforcement. There's even bad sheriffs out there that
Absolutely.
could give a shit less about the Constitution.
You guys take care.
All right, man.
You got my card?
Yep.
Give me a call or something if you have any questions.
All right.
We're good with it.
Thanks, Alfie.
All right, man. We'll talk to you.
For those seeking tools to protect their rights and navigate encounters with law enforcement confidently, consider exploring resources that provide clear guidance on legal procedures and personal rights. Empower yourself with knowledge to handle these situations effectively and ensure your interactions remain respectful and lawful. Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to subscribe to COPS, ID Refusal, and hit the notification bell. Stay informed and empowered with every video we share.